Good evening, everybody. Julie here. Welcome to the channel. Tonight we are working on the next day in our series. We are doing the Presidents of the United States. This was a cute little book I got at Ollie's, written by Jody Shepard, and it's kind of maybe geared toward the younger generation, but it gives the basic facts of the different presidents of the United States. And I like history, and I thought it would be a good thing to share. And I had to a lot of some of the other presidents. I was like, I don't even hardly remember him. So I thought it would be a good refresher for those of us, who are interested in what goes on in this country. So let's get started. We are on the second president today, which is John Adams. He was the second president. He was born October 30th, 1735 in Massachusetts. He served from 1797 to 1801. His vice president was Thomas Jefferson, and he had a wife and 6 children, and he died in 1826. Did you know that John Adams was the first president and just one of 2 to also be father to a president? His son, John Quincy Adams, was this says the 7th president, but he was the 6th president. He might have been the 6th and 7th. Let's see. No, he only served 1 term. Huh. This says 6th president. This says 7th. Okay, we're going to go with 6th. So, the book contradicted itself. That was weird. Okay. Adams was the first president to live in the White House, even though it wasn't quite finished when he lived there. John Adams played an important part in organizing the new country, and he was the first vice president. Adams hated being George Washington's vice president. He found it very frustrating. When Adams became president, one of his biggest accomplishments was avoiding war with France. He knew the United States needed to concentrate its energies on a strong new government. He died on America's 50th birthday, July 4th, 1826, the exact same day as Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president. I find that really interesting that they both died on the same day. Now, there is John Adams there. And there's the White House. He was the first one to live in. Now, I did my homework, and I got some facts about John Adams to share with you, or this video would be more than 2 or 3 minutes. So, John Adams was part of the Federalist Party. He was also the author of the Massachusetts Constitution in 1780, and he was a signer of the Treaty of Paris in 1783. He was raised in a Congregational church, but he ultimately became a Unitarian. He valued religion. He graduated from Harvard College. He was fluent, and a lot of people, and one of the biggest things I hear is people say how unintelligent the first presidents were. These men were very smart men. John Adams was fluent in English, French, Dutch, and German. That's amazing. In my eyes. His first job, he was a teacher. He signed the Congressional Act establishing the Department of Navy April 30th, 1798. He said that facts are stubborn, and whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passion, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence. He was married to his wife Abigail for 53 years. So I thought those were neat little facts about him. He was very instrumental in forming our country, the Continental Congress. He wrote a lot of the framework of this country. He served some time in Congress, I think, and as ambassador for the country, or not an ambassador, what is it called? I read it and I can't remember now. But he really was a big part of what this country became. But that's a little bit about John Adams. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some value out of it. Um, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. Who is your favorite president? Um, Especially going back in time. Um, who do you remember? Who was the first one you learned in school? And do you know all the presidents? Because I found it very disturbing that I forgot a couple of them. So I want to know if I'm the only one or not. So, I mean, I knew them, I learned them all at one time, but time goes by and you don't think about it and you forget. So I was just curious if y'all might have forgot some of them too. Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you check out the rest of my channel. We're doing some awesome things, like we are doing the Bible recap. We're reading the Bible in a year in chronological order. With the Bible recap as our guide. And we have all kinds of videos: 50 states of America, national parks, Avon, Temu, travel, definitely child advocacy. So lots of great things going on here. And I hope you will check them out. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. And we'll see you in the next video. Good night.